This is me, and it's been 551 days, and we're starting over. If you don't remember me, then this video isn't for you. You can just wait till I upload next or I do a live stream. However, if you do remember me, then this video is going to explain what starting over means. So get comfy, because we need to talk, and we're going all in for this one. First off, I know it's been a long time, but I want to be completely open and transparent for my own mind, for the future of the channel, and for everyone who has been and still is rooting for me. I wasn't really sure if I even wanted to make this video. It's a difficult video to make. I'm going to try and keep it as short as I can. I wasn't sure how much of this I wanted to share online, so trying to navigate this video is a challenge, and it's also a tricky one. But I just feel like without this video, I can't progress this channel. But let's just dive in. Life has been changing, and it's been changing at a very rapid pace. And in all of that, there's been so much crammed into the time that I have been away. Family dynamics have been a huge part of that time. Now, I won't be giving all of the detail. We've had a lot of downs and setbacks over the last 551 days. And those times have been really tough on myself and the people I love around me. So I'm going to try and get through this without getting upset. But it's going to be hard, but I will do my best. I'm already trying to hold it in. One sec. That's a good start, right? Okay. I want you to know that everything is okay now. So as I go ahead in the video, please don't think, life's ruined for me. It's not. I thought the best way to navigate this video would be to do a timeline. I just want to give a pre-warning. Some of the timeline might cover some topics that people might find triggering, so just be aware of that. If you have to turn off the video, just do it. The start of the timeline would be November 2021. Oh, trying to get through this. Okay, this is one of the hardest events on the timeline. November 2021, I almost lost a family member to suicide and overdose, which you can imagine is a very hard time. Now, it wasn't just me that was affected by this. My sister, who is my world, she most definitely is the stronger one, and I am proud of her. And I want you all to know that she's okay now. I'm not going to give any details, but she's in a much better place now, and yeah, I'm just so proud of her. I'm so grateful, and yeah. I don't want to go into too much detail, but I know that she might watch this, and I just wanted to know that she should not beat herself up for me being upset. I cry at adverts, so you can imagine something like this, I'm gonna get upset, okay? And I am okay now. It's just reliving the events is what brings it up. But I'm proud of you, and we are always going to be here for you. So that was November 2021, which takes us on to December 2021. Some of you will already know this event because I did a video on it. It will be linked in the description if you haven't seen it, but it's about the fire, which meant I had to empty the workshop and everything. So I suggest you go to that video, watch that to get more detail on the fire events that happened in the workshop. Next in the timeline is January 2022. My sister was still working through a lot, which I'm not gonna put online, and I'm not gonna talk about it, but she took a second overdose in the January. Please, if anyone, whether you are a victim of suicide or thoughts, you're a family member of someone who goes through all of that, please get help with it. I will try to link in the description anything I can find, things that I used. things that maybe helped us when we were going through that time. But just know you're not alone. There are many people out there who care and want to help. So between January 2022 and September 2022, that whole block was obviously supporting family, but also emptying the workshop so that works could be done, which took a very long time because I didn't have another space to put anything in. In September 2022, my nan had a fall, and she obviously needed support from us as a family, which took up a little bit of time as well. Sorry, that's misty. So from September 2022 to September 2023 was the time where I was moving back into the workshop. So all of the work had been completed. I was getting all my stuff organised again, and I think around that time I would have been building the miter saw station, which again was another video that I posted at the time. If you want to go see that, if you haven't already, that'll also be linked in the description. The following month, which would have been November 2023, my nan had a second fall and she was in hospital and everything, so we had to move her out, which meant we had to move her out of her home into our family home. That was a full process. In the same month of November 2023, I was supporting my wife and her dad with the move into the home. He needed a lot more care, and it was 24/7, around the clock care that he needed. And I know that was difficult time for them. Then December 2023, at this moment, I don't know. I don't know what happened. But I'm sure we spent Christmas doing what we could and to spend it as nicely as we could. January 2024, my nan passed away, which was a very difficult time for all of us. And it was just hard to process. In the same month, 2 weeks later, my auntie, she had cancer and she also passed away. And as you can imagine, it was just a really difficult time for the family. My dad had lost both his mother and his sister, and we were just trying to support him as much as we could. I don't want to give too much detail, so this is not about how I feel in this situation. It's just trying to give you guys a timeline, give you a rough idea of why I've not been making videos. The last video I made was I think it was the miter saw station, I could be wrong. But there have been plenty of times where I tried to record and I just couldn't. Without explaining what had happened, I just felt like I couldn't be me in front of the camera without me seeming different. So I just decided not to upload. Between March 2024 and May 2024, I was doing a lot of house renovations. Unfortunately, in terms of workshop, I was never able to recover financially. Before all of these events, COVID hit. I was trying to recover from that, and then the fire, and then, yeah, it was just the time not being spent in the workshop. It was losing money. So sadly, during that time, I had to make the decision to give up the workshop in May 2024. I just did not have the strength to try and navigate keeping the workshop, and I just felt like life was beating down on me at the time. Yes, it's sad that I don't have the workshop anymore, but I wouldn't have even been able to use it. Looking back now, I just wouldn't have been able to be there. Moving on to the next step in the timeline, I left the workshop in the May, which meant I had to take all of my stuff back out again. But this time I had nowhere to put it. Currently, I had to move it into storage and it is just sitting there, and we'll cover a little bit about that. In the April 2024, I lost a good friend to cancer, So as you can imagine, by this point, I am feeling just exhausted from the past, however long that is. My timeline was rapid and things were moving very fast. So I was just trying to keep my head above water. I want you guys to know that doing all of this, like, there was happy memories as well. We got in a good few family holidays, like on weekends and stuff, and that was really nice. We made a lot of memories. I'm really sorry, this one's gonna be hard. So from May to August, I mentioned that I was doing house renovations, but also my dog Jake, he was deteriorating, which meant he needed a lot more care. The next few weeks and months were just juggling that time of doing renovations and making sure Jake was as comfortable as he could be. I love him very, very much. As some of you might know who are dog people, they're there through everything with you. And yeah, it was just hard, very hard. Jake was one of the hardest decisions I've had to make in my life, and he passed away in the August of 2024. I apologise for all of my tears, but I just can't do this video without it. I've tried so many takes, so this is it. This is my last take. I just want to reiterate, I'm actually okay. It's just reliving the events. Yeah, so August, Jake passed away, but from the May up until that November, we didn't know it at the time. We were renovating the house we were living in to stay there, and everything just flipped on its head, and we then renovated a second house which we moved into in the November, and it happened very, very quick. So I would have liked to have filmed videos of that renovation. I just didn't have the energy. I also didn't have the time. It would have been nice to document it and capture it, because like there was a lot of memories just renovating with family. So yeah, I think that brings us to the end of the timeline. To answer the question of where have I been, that's exactly where I've been. It's been a roller coaster, and I've just literally been trying to strap myself in so I don't fall out. Aside from the life events, I was also working on my art side of the business. Obviously, I've always been artistic, I've just never recorded it, and I've never put it out there. And yeah, I just thought I'll grow that side of the business. So I set up a Twitch channel where I live stream my art, 3D modeling, SketchUp. Hi. I've done a handful of live streams already, and I spent some of that time as well doing that, doing the timeline to just take my mind off things. And the community over on Twitch has really helped me get through a lot of those things. The last one I did was the shed design, which is gonna be hopefully a video this year when the weather breaks. I also do occasional gaming on there, and I just hang out basically. Right, so this brings me to the end of the video, and I just want to cover the future of this channel, give you guys clarity on what's going to happen. Woodworking is still a passion of mine, and I'm hoping that I will be able to make more videos. It just won't be from a workshop setting. I'm going to have to go back to summer projects again. I'll be posting as and when I can, just know that the format of the videos will be different. I'm also looking to combine all of my creative elements onto this one channel. I've debated on this for so long, and to leave this channel laying dormant, doing nothing, it upsets me. And there's been so many occasions where I could have posted a video, but I haven't, just because it's not a dedicated woodworking video. I don't know why I didn't commit to making any of the other videos that I could have, because as you guys know, I've had a vlogging series. I think we did like 3 seasons of that. We'll be combining the woodworking and the art, so I'll be posting more often. I understand that might not suit all of you guys, and that's totally okay. But this is who I am, this is where my life's going, and yeah, hopefully you guys will come along anyway and join me on that journey. But I understand if it's not for you, okay? No hard feelings. I'm not gonna hold you to anything. The reason I set up this channel from the very, very beginning was to document everything creative that I was doing. It's just YouTube sometimes scares me with the algorithm, and people say you shouldn't post this, you should post that, and I've just decided I'm gonna post what I want. I don't care about the algorithm, I just want to make videos, and the reason the channel is my name is because it's nothing specific. It's always been, what am I doing and what am I going to share? In terms of live streaming, I currently live stream to Twitch. The plan will be to live stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time, so if you see a ping with me going live, just know that I'm primarily streaming from Twitch, but hopefully, you know, there might be a couple of people on the YouTube side of things that also want to pop in and out. Way down the road, the plan is to eventually have another workshop. There's nothing set in stone. If I can save enough money, raise enough money, the plan is to have a workshop at home. Now that would mean building one. It's going to be a big task, it will take a long time, so maybe just, yeah, keep an eye out for any information on that. Again, another reason why I've not made a video is because I haven't had any information to give you guys. I can't say, oh, I've moved workshop, or I'm going to be posting from this date, I'm going to be making woodworking videos from this date, because I had no clue. I had no idea what was happening, and only now is everything settling back down. And we're throwing ideas around of how I can get back on track with my work life. Anything outside of my creative work, the vlogs will still happen. They'll just have like a revamp, just to give it a fresh feel. We're starting over, right? It's been 551 days, and we're now gonna have a playlist which will be called The Life of Jazzy. For those of you who won't know, my friends call me Jazzy. That's what I'm known as on Twitch. So we're just, you know, gelling those two things together. And yeah, I think that's probably it. I hope that I've covered everything and I've given you guys who are watching enough information that explains where I've been. Now, I'm excited to get started. Yes, the channel will look fresh, it will look different, but I'm excited. I think it'll be so nice to just do videos again. That's it. I don't know what else to say. I really hope I don't have to do another take of this. I don't think I could, I just don't think I could do it. And I guess I'll see you in the next upload or the next live stream. Bye.